I'm Lynn from Finds of Yesterday, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I haven't done a sales video in a while, so we're going to play a game with my January sales. I chose about 20 items from my January sales to share with you, and you get to pick which one you think sold for more. So you'll see how this works once we get started. So let's just jump right in. All right, so we have two items here. And the first one is silver tinsel icicles, a pack of 3 of them. And on the right, we have a Hallmark Star Trek ornament from 1999. And both of these sold for pretty close to the same price. But which one of these do you think sold for more? If you guessed the icicles, you were correct. It sold for $14 for this set of 3. And the Hallmark ornament sold for 10. I did have the Hallmark ornament up for about, I don't know, 3-4 months maybe, and it was finally time to take a best offer, so I did sell it for $10. The icicles, they sell pretty frequently. I guess you can't find them anymore, so these are older boxes that I got quite a few of, so I've been selling them, all for around the same price. So next we have 2 brooches. The first one is a Nolan Miller brooch. It's a cornucopia filled with faux pearls and rhinestones on gold tone. That is not real gold, it's just gold tone. And on the right, we have a tasseled brooch, which is an older brooch, more vintage than the other one. And it's got blue rhinestones in it. Which one of these two do you think sold for more? Very close. The Nolan Miller sold for 30 and the vintage tassel one sold for 33. I've had the vintage tassel one up for probably a year. And it finally sold for $33. I kept lowering the price, but I didn't want to underprice it because it was a very unique piece. So just because something's pretty and shiny and sparkly doesn't always mean that it's worth more than the older vintage style pieces. So you got to turn them around and look at the back side of them too, just to determine how old they are. But moving on, we have 2 necklaces. The one on the left is a layered, real full statement necklace. And the one on the right is a more modernist, sleek Alexis Kirk necklace. And it's a choker. And it is silver tone. It's not real sterling silver. But the one on the left also has faux pearls. Which one of these two you think sold for more? If you guessed the Alexis Kirk one, you're correct. This is more in style right now. It is just a sleek looking classic necklace you could wear anytime. Sold for $69, where the layered necklace sold for $20. Now that's still a good price for these because gold tone layered necklaces are pretty common, but gold is coming back in, I have heard. So I think I have sold quite a few of these layered necklaces for around that same price, anywhere from about $18 to $25. So they're always good to pick up. Next, we have 2 necklaces again. We have on the left a vintage necklace, if you can see kind of the filigree design that it has. And that one is from West Germany, and it has purple rhinestones in it. And it looks like in my title, I didn't even put rhinestones, but it does. And it's still sold. And on the right, we have a Tutti Frutti looking necklace, more modern, but it's yet a statement piece. It's going to certainly stand out on your outfit. And it looks like a good, fun spring or Easter type necklace. Which one of these two do you think sold for more? If you guessed the West Germany necklace, you were absolutely right. In this case, the vintage one outbeat the more modern one. And since the one on the right is only acrylic beads and not rhinestone beads, it is a type of necklace you would find in a lot of stores now. So That one's a common one. The one on the left, you're not going to find too many like this anymore. So it sold for $50. Next, we have two brooches. One is a rhinestone clear brooch, and the other one on the right is a Christmas brooch with some rhinestones in it as well. Of the two, which one do you think sold for more? Yes, the one on the left with all the clear rhinestones and the pretty marquee rhinestones. It's a beautiful piece. So it sold for $24. And the one on the right is the Christmas ornament, sold for $15. And it's sold for $15 because it's pretty common, and you'll find a lot of Christmas brooches. And I think more people wear brooches around Christmas time, so it's a pretty common one. So it sold for $15. All right, moving on to the next. We have two totally different things. We have a Little Kittle's House made of vinyl from 1965, but there's no little people that come with it. It's just the house. And the one on the right is a lily pad sconce made of metal, and it holds two taper candles. And it is vintage. Both of them are vintage. I did have this candle holder for quite a while, and I took a best offer, and that might give you a little hint on this one. But which one of these two do you think sold for more? You're correct. If you guessed the Little Kittle's House, it sold for $37. And I had lots of offers on it. I had it up at $45, and I finally accepted the $37 one. And again, it did not have any people with it. If it did have little people with it, it would be worth more. And even the Little Kittle dolls sell for probably around $20. So they're worth looking for if you're out and about. The one on the right, like I said, I had it for a while. It is a vintage piece, and it's going to take a certain person to like this piece and really, really want it, because the shipping on this was probably $25. And I know shipping is ridiculous. And there's not much I can do other than give them all the options that's out there between USPS Priority, UPS, and FedEx. So I tried to find the best price for her, and she accepted it. And I lowered my price on the item to help her pay for shipping. So the next two items, we have a brooch set, and we have a lot of brooches. So the one on the left is Avon. It's a beautiful Avon set, and it comes with earrings that are clip and the brooch that match. And then the one on the right is Valentine's set, and the little dog is celluloid, and there's a flocked heart, and the two hearts on the right are acrylic. Then we have a little dangled brooch and a deer brooch. So out of these two, which one do you think sold for more? The Avon set sold for $40, and the Valentine set sold for $30. So let's look at these individually. Avon gets a bad rap sometimes, but I really like some of their pieces, and there is people out there that really like them too. And I believe they collect them, but this one, it's still sold for $40. That's pretty good. Most Avon pieces are in the $15 to $20 range, but this is a nice set. So the one on the right, when you have celluloid pieces, that really makes them more vintage, older. And all these little Valentine pieces are all vintage. So they're a little bit harder to find, and there's people that collect seasonal type items, especially Christmas, but Valentine's is close behind. Next, we have earrings and scatter pins. The earrings on the left are not just your typical acrylic earrings. These are Bakelite earrings, and there's people that collect Bakelite. And they're screwbacks. That makes them a lot older, probably from the 40s, 30s, 40s usually. And the scatter pins on the right are fluorescence jewelry. They glow in the dark, and they glow in the under black light. So that's where you see the green glow. They are just beautiful pins. Which one of these two do you think sold for more? The fluorescence scatter pins sold for $41, but the Bakelite earrings sold for $34. Most traditional earrings sell in the $15 range, so it's really good to see that these sold for $34. I'm pretty happy with both of them sales. Next, we have two necklace. One's a necklace set, one's a necklace. The one on the right is an Anne Klein necklace in gold tone, and the one on the left is a Millefiori. It's glass blown little beads with little flowerets inside of them, and that's all done in a glass blowing process. And this one comes with earrings, necklace, and bracelet. So which one of these two do you think sold for more? If you guessed the Millefiori set, you are correct. It sold for $48. And the one on the right, the Anne Klein necklace, sold for $25, which is still pretty good. If this was not an Anne Klein and it was just an unbranded necklace, it wouldn't have sold for that much. So probably $15, $16. But since it had the Anne Klein name on it, that's what made the price go up. And last we have two brooch sets. One is a Crown Trifari brooch set. It's kind of a leaf pattern filled with faux pearls and some little clear rhinestones. And it comes with clip earrings and a brooch. The one on the right is a beautiful courting couple on a cameo set with clip earrings and a brooch. And it is set on black shell. I believe it's shell, yes. And I think the earrings are resin. So which of these two sets do you think sold for more? So the Crown Trifari outbeat the cameo set by $56. This Crown Trifari set is brushed gold, and it seems that people are seeking out this brushed gold because I had a necklace not too long ago that sold for like $67, somewhere in there. So these are both really good sets to sell, but Crown Trifari has some individual pieces that are selling a lot higher than a lot of their pieces. So you must look them up before you put them up for sale. Again, it sold for $90 and the cameo set sold for $30. I hope you enjoyed this. This was something different I thought I would try. If you enjoyed the game, let me know in the comments below. And if you did like it, hit the like button and subscribe. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me.